The Joe Rogan Experience.
See, this resonates with everybody. Delicious pasta resonates with everybody. That's why so many women were mad when Adele lost all that weight.
Yes.
They're like, no, bitch, I don't want to give up on this fucking pasta.
Yeah.
I was with you when you were big.
Yeah.
See, there's a new photo of her.
Yeah, no, I saw it this morning.
Did you see
and
the controversy?
The first thing I knew, literally the first thing that I thought of the second my eyes laid on that picture, I'm like, this is going to be crazy because people are going to say in these comments that she's beautiful, and that's going to be hilarious because you're basically saying that she wasn't beautiful before by saying that she's beautiful now in a weird way. They're sort of insinuated. And I didn't even realize until 2 hours or an hour later after I had woken up that it became like this like news story. So it's just funny to me because it's like, is her voice the same? Right? Because that's what matters.
Well, it's funny in that why wouldn't you want to applaud someone who did something that's really difficult to do and is now healthier?
Yeah.
If you are an Adele fan, wouldn't you want her to be healthier? Wouldn't you? I mean, you want her to be able to keep singing for longer, right? You love her. You want her to be healthier. You don't want her to get... One of the main things they found in New York City about people that caught COVID-19 that was a real problem was obesity. Big problem. Mm-hmm. She was, at one point in time, much larger, and now she's like really slim. Yeah. And people are mad and saying, this is what they're saying, I don't want her to be applauded for losing weight as if it's some wording like this. Like that, I don't want to adhere to these beauty standards, that she's better looking because she lost weight. But she is.
Yep.
And you know that. The only reason why anybody would want to fight against that when so many people overwhelmingly think she looks better is because they don't want to look at themselves. It's that simple. They don't want to change. And they want you to they're trying to bully you into deciding they're beautiful if they're 210 pounds. And
yeah.
That's really what it is. It's like we're redefining beauty standards. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't decide that the way you look is what everybody should like. That's crazy. You can't do that. And if people have decided worldwide that fitter, healthier bodies are more attractive, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you can't. It's not redefining beauty standards. The beauty standards come from what people are attracted to. Yeah, it's not fair. You're right. It's not fair. A lot of shit in life's not fair.
Yep.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
If you choose to stay big, that is your choice. I know it's a difficult choice to try to move your body down and lose weight and get healthy. We already talked about that. We were just talking about it. But you can't say that it's unattractive when someone has a good body, because it is. So if someone has a better body than they used to have, it looks better. Mm-hmm. So that's what a beauty standard is. This is what people are attracted to when it comes to bodies. They're attracted to fit bodies. That's not a shame. That's not a bad thing. Like the idea that this is somehow or another that's something we need to avoid and putting undue pressure on people, it's nonsense. It looks great. If it's pressure on you because other people look great, well, what do you do with that pressure? Do you decide to be better, better yourself, take care of yourself better? Do you decide that it's not worth as much to you to worry about what your body looks like and you're more concentrated on maybe art or whatever the fuck else? That's fine too. Yeah. But you can't be mad at people that put a lot of energy in that direction and look better.
Right.
Because she looks better. It's not a bad thing.
And isn't saying that everybody's body is beautiful no matter what, doesn't that make it like worse for the people with ugly faces? You know what I mean? Because like then they're more part of just a smaller group. Like if there's some lady that has like her eyes are on like the side of her head,
but she has a banging body,
right?
She still gets action.
Yeah, I guess
no problem at all.
Yeah,
of course she's hot.
Well,
dude, men don't care that much
where your eyes are.
It's beauty standards are just what are people attracted to. And people are generally attracted to people that are healthier. Yeah. That's just a physical thing. That's a part of, and we're only talking about attractive, like sexual attraction, right? We're not saying, if you're 20 or 30 pounds overweight, like you look horrible and I don't want to look at you. Like I have a lot of friends that are fat.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It's just, it is what it is.
And maybe they'll find somebody that's into that.
But you can't like decide that people are going to change what they're attracted to. That's silly. You can't do that. Like they are attracted to people that put out more effort. They're attracted to people that have the strength to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym before work. There's something really hot about that. It's attractive.
Yeah.
It's attractive, someone who takes care of themselves. It is. It just is. Now, it might not be to you, but that's why the world's beautiful, because we can all have different things that we like and different things we don't like. But when a giant chunk of people are into this one thing, like nice bodies, it doesn't mean that it's all shallow or terrible or it's somehow or another demeaning to people that don't adhere to those standards. No, it's a competition. There's some sort of a physiological competition between males and females in terms of like trying to be attractive. And that's one of the things they do. They make their body look better. Another thing they do is dress nice. They wear jewelry. They do stuff to make themselves look better. The idea that making your body look better is somehow or another, this is a bad standard to adhere to when you take your big body that you're not taking care of and you wrap it up in all this crazy clothes and all these ribbons and bows and you show your bare midriff because you're brave and you got your big old ass and these jeans. Like, yeah, it still looks pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Still look great.
Honestly, I thought
not.
Adele looked a little. I thought she looked cuter, a little bit thicker. Now she sort of looks. I mean, granted, she looks healthier, but she looks a little bit more just basic. You know what I mean? Sort of just like all the other pop stars.
Well, in every movie where there's a guy who's kind of a fuck up, who's going to get in trouble, it's a guy who's built like you with a woman who's like 250 pounds, and she tells him what to do. So maybe it's like a thing. Like that's like hasn't David Spade played a character like that where there's like he's got a big wife or a big girl, right? There's always a few of those.
I think so.
Maybe that's your thing. Maybe you like Adele when
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal, yes. That's right. Yeah, dude. Maybe that's your thing.
Is what?
Big ones. You like them big. So when Adele was big, you're like, yes, control me. Hold me down.
Maybe. I don't know. I want to know what her voice sounds like. What if she sounds horrible now? Because like she had that operatic, right?
Yeah.
Powerful voice.
I was having a conversation with a buddy who told me he liked to have a ball gag put in his mouth. It's like, really?
Who was he talking? Was he talking about during sex?
I think, yeah, exactly.
Was this a podcast?
Yeah, no, during sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like what people are into, I'm saying. You know, I'm not saying that people can't be into big girls. There's a lot of people into big girls. But a lot of people are into everything, you know? But that's okay too. Like a lot of people are into weird stuff.
You got to try out different things, I think. If you can get it, it's fun.